All right. So a couple of important tools. Make sure that you are looking on the screen up here at the front of the room. All computers need to be closed. Joel, Jesus, Alan, Ethan. Without saying everyone's name individually, make sure that the computer in front of you is closed and that you are watching the screen behind me. Thank you. It's still a computer screen, so you won't miss it too much. All right. So a couple of tools that I want to make sure you're aware of that will hopefully make your life easier, not only in the next couple of weeks, but forever and ever after. Amen. Up here, I believe at the beginning of the year, I did demonstrate some Chrome extensions to you, but some of them were not enabled on the student computers. So now they have more of them enabled and they are more helpful. For example, I signed into Chrome on like every computer that I use. I signed onto it on our device. So I signed into my Chrome account on my work computer, my home computer, my cell phone, all of those things I'm signed into Chrome, which means that, let's say that I always have all like 85 tabs open on my Chrome on my cell phone of things I want to look up, but I never have time to get through all of them. The history in your Chrome when you're signed in covers all of the devices that you use. So I could open my history. This list right here are the tabs I had open in one of my student computers that I signed into during first hour. This list right here, see how it looks like a phone? That looks like a computer. Those are the tabs that are open on my cell phone right now. So if I'm on my computer and I want to reopen something that I have on my phone, even if my phone's at home and I forgot it, then I can just like click on that history and reopen it. So I was looking at my dream cars yesterday. Don't laugh at me. I'm being serious. They look pretty awesome. So I reopened that. Yeah. No, these are not Tesla. They're just, so I was like looking at RVs and campers and stuff, and then let's see. I want to see if they have inside pictures because, geez, the ones that are like the fanciest, let's see, fancy luxury semi-cab. Like these are not bad. Look at this. This is like the inside of a semi-truck with the fridge and the bed and look at that big bed up there and the table and the sink. And this is like a different version of the inside of a semi-cab. And so like if you notice, oh my gosh, look, they made a semi-cab into their RV. That's a little bit extreme. But if you notice behind like semi-cab stuff, they have extra space. That's for like the driver to sleep. And then you can like make it super fancy with underlighting. What's that stuff called? Underlighting. The lighting they put under cars. What's that car? Anyway, that stuff. So I was looking at that randomly. Let's say that I'm looking at that in class and I'm not supposed to be, and my teacher is like, close that right now. And I'm like, I don't want to forget it though. I can go to my snooze tab extension, and as equally as fast as closing the tab, I hit the little moon sign and I'm going to be like, this evening. And then boom, it closed. What? And automatically tonight when I'm signed into my computer, that tab will reopen for me. So I don't have to remember to go back and look at it. This works for like homework, for anything that you're working on, a Google Doc, a slides, a research, a game. You pick the time and it'll reopen it for you. Let's say that I was looking at grades and I want to let's say something you do like every so often, like once a day, you need to make sure that you check your email, or once a week you look at your grades or something like that. When you have to check your Canvas, this snooze tab feature also lets you pick periodically or a specific date. So you can say, oh, I need to reopen this tab like on my mom's birthday, or I need to reopen this the day before my big test of whatever. You can do that, or periodically. I can choose like every week on certain days. Let's say I want to do like a workout every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I have a website that I use to do that. I can do every week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at this time, automatically pop up that Chrome window. Obviously, you have to be like in front of your computer or on your phone for it to work. Not on your phone, on your computer for it to work, but it's still helpful. And then what about, let's open like a bunch of tabs. What are other things, like let's say that Canvas, and let's say that you are looking up, what else do you guys have to look up? Banking information. Let's say that you are like looking at Google News. Oops, I said new, but it probably, yeah, it figured it out. Good job, Google. And I'm on all these things. And what's something else? Another tab you guys have open a lot. Cool Math. Minecraft for what? I ruined it. Minecraft for education. Cool Math. What about, you know what is way better than Cool Math? They're way better, trust me. Oh man, they redirected me. You play math games and it takes you to Cool Math. That's funny. Anyway, so let's say I have all these tabs open, but you know how, let's say it's like 20, and you know how the internet kind of starts working slow and pages take a while to load because all these tabs open, but you're not ready to part with them. You're like, so one tab, boom, what? I just hit that bubble and it made me a list of all of those tabs that I had open that's saved in this extension, and it has a history. Oh my gosh, oh no, I lost it. It's okay. There we go. So it goes back in time. So here I can go back and look, I was looking at all of this 19 tabs of stuff about science. And let's say I'm at home again, I'm going to be working on planning again. I can hit and it's going to open all of them at once across the top, just like they were. Okay. Let's see, what's somebody doing their science fair project on that I can Google something, a PDF related to something about? Yes, okay, perfect. LED light, energy efficiency comparison dot PDF. You guys know that trick if you're looking for something that's a PDF document or a Word document or a PowerPoint, that if you include .pdf or .doc or whatever at the end of your search, then it'll, oh no, what did I do? It'll turn up PDF. Look at this. All my results are PDF documents. It's amazing. Ooh, look what I found. LED and conventional lighting systems comparison study. That looks like it might be helpful for Michael's science fair project background information. So here's the cool part. So basically this is from the, Daniel, close it. Close it, John. John, come get this pass also. Forgot this for you. Close the computers. Keep them closed. Close. Okay, but this is from the Department of Veteran Affairs, Office of Construction and Facilities Management. They were basically comparing the different lighting systems to see if they could save money. And so that's a good resource. I have extensions. What? Clip to OneNote. What? So I just click on that purple OneNote button and it, oh my gosh, I can choose where in my OneNote, which notebook and which part of which notebook I want to save this PDF as. So if you're looking something up online, you have to find stuff, you have to add stuff, whether it be images or websites or PDFs to any of your OneNote notebooks for school. You have that Chrome extension, it becomes really easy. You don't have to save anything, upload anything, whatever. So right here, let's say that I want to go to not biology, Let's go to essential elements of science. Let's go make it one better. And I'm going to put this like directly in Michael's notebook. Oh no, Michael, you're not here. Sad times. It's probably because of the transfer. Didn't update yet. So I'm going to put it into Yorveli's notebook and then she can share. And I'm going to put it in handouts and then I'm going to hit clip. Boop, and now Yoreli has that PDF document in her notebook. I could have put it in the content library for the whole class too. But that extension I think is incredibly helpful. Last thing I want to show you before you're going to do some more independent work on science fair and physics things. Well, last thing on this is Google Docs. Who's been working on their typing speed and maybe like drastically improved since the beginning of the year? Where are you at? 44? 24? That's good. That's great. That's better than where you're at, right? That's going to make everything a lot easier. That's going to help with like filling out forms. You know what I mean? Like how you have to type your email, type your name, blah, blah. But what I just found, which is super amazing, is let's say that I need to type up my science fair project report, but I don't have time in my life because I have to do like chores at home all the time. So I'm like washing dishes or something that's quieter. But I have my laptop open. I just can't be typing on it or I don't feel comfortable typing. So I'm going to come down here and this is really easy. I have a screencast of me doing my YouTube page. Now that you're watching me doing this up here, pretty please watch me. Oh man, I ruined the formatting. It's okay. Tools. You guys be quiet because it has to listen to me only. Voice typing. The conclusion for my science fair project is going to depend on the results, period. I don't know what my results are going to be yet, but I will shortly, and then I will have the conclusion to my science fair project, exclamation point. I am thinking that based on what I discovered about the growth of plants and the fact that fertilizer makes them grow, we can apply that to agricultural stuff and grow more food, period. So that's a great conclusion that I came to at the end of my science fair project, period. The end. New line. This is where I start the second part of my conclusion. Bold. Amazing. Highlight the following sentence. Let's go to the beach. Highlight previous sentence. It worked before. Okay, but there is a lot of, let me pause that. There are a lot of, there's like a whole menu of commands, basically. Google Docs is a free, one of the best professional voice typing tools. You can do this like while you're in a car commuting and you can't type. You can do this like while you are doing something else with your hands. And it's a really, really helpful tool, especially for somebody who is not yet a fast typer. You can just talk into your computer and it will write for you. And the cool thing also is that a lot of times you guys speak you're more likely to speak properly as far as grammar and sentence structure go than writing. A lot of times students write like weird convoluted sentences, I don't know why, that are different than how they would speak. So it can help your writing. And bonus fact, it's available in many languages. So let's say that you speak something more fun. Let's say that you speak Kenyan English. which is just English with a Kenyan accent. But it can detect that. Let's say that you speak Costa Rican Spanish, like I do. Y vamos a imaginar que estás en una clase de español y sabes cómo hablar español, pero esta clase siempre quiere que estás poniendo los acentos y letreando cada palabra correcto y no sabes cómo letrear, solo sabes cómo hablar. Pero mira, vas a escribir su papel para el fin de semestre usando voice typing, Spanglish, y este programa le va a poner los acentos para ti. What? So, super helpful for like no excuses for not typing up a science fair project. You can literally talk it to your computer when you're doing something else. It's pretty fun. Try it out. Get some extensions. And I will be posting this